Now we're going to make our function a little bit more intricate, and we're going to add parameters to it. So bash can't declare function parameters arguments at the time of the function declaration. Meaning when we declare the function, we can't add arguments or parameters to it. Okay? But you can use parameters in function by using other variables. So if two values are passed at the time of the function calling, which is right here, this is when we call the function, then the variable 1 and variable 2 can be used to read the values, all right? And we've seen this in our course, right? When we pass arguments to a script, remember these variable 1 and variable 2 symbols are used to hold those values. So we're going to create a file named function underscore parameter.sh. And we're going to add the following code to it. So here the function rectangle area, that's the name of the function, is going to calculate the area of the rectangle based on the parameter values added to it, which is going to be 10 and 20. Let's write that up. So vim, we're going to name it function parameter underscore parameter.sh. Insert mode, hash spling. Now, this is the more modern way to call a function, guys. Or to, I'm sorry, not call a function, but to write a function up. So we just give it the name in double parentheses, okay? I could put function in front of this. Okay, but that's a deprecated method of doing it. We can just put the name in the double parentheses, okay? And then we open that function up with a curly brace. Now we're in the body of the function. We're going to say area. So the variable area is equal to variable double parentheses. So I said earlier when we're doing double parentheses, that's to use arithmetic, and that's exactly what's going on here. So variable 1 times. So now the star or splat symbol is not going to be interpreted as all, but instead multiplication. Variable 2. I'm going to close out that arithmetic expression. I'm going to say echo area is colon variable area. So it's going to display the value of that variable area. Okay. In this case, the value is going to be whatever we pass to the first argument and second argument. So those first argument and second arguments can be stored in this one. And this one, it's going to be stored in this value, which is going to be assigned to this variable. And then we're going to echo that variable here, okay? Now we need to close out the body of this function, so we do a curly brace, okay? And it gets lined up with the function. And now again, it's super important that we call that function afterwards. And you call it by writing the name after it. Now we're going to give it two arguments, 10 and 20. So this 10 is going to get stored in this 1 here, and this 20 is going to get stored in this 2 here. Okay, we're going to right quit, make it executable, all plus executable function underscore parameter. Oops, spelled function wrong. And we're going to go ahead and execute that. There you go. Area is 200. So multiply 10 by 20, which is 200. And that's what we get. Now, guys, I could change these. I could put like 20. Oops. I could put 20. It's going to change the value, right? It's just putting 20 in that first variable, 20 in that second variable. Right? Now it's 400, right? So whatever I put as arguments to that function, it's going to store it in that first variable and that second variable. That's all this is showing. It's just how to create a function with parameters. Now it might be silly right now. You're probably thinking, well, why wouldn't I just put 10 and 20 in there and have it multiply it? Well, sometimes maybe you want a script that has some versatility. You know, you want to be able to just put whatever you want in there and it just calculates it for you, right? It might not always be 10 and 20 that you needed to calculate. So it's nice to be able to have some versatility in your script.